Hey, that's my best part of the song. I just love everything about that song. The fact that it's a classic that was redefined, and we still do love it.
I loved it. I just don't know why. Why?
Look, calm down.
It's a love song, bro. Calm down. Calm
So, you know, there are some people that when they're in love, they're violent.
Gangster love.
Exactly. Yes. So we need a bit of everything.
Okay.
So you can understand love from different angles.
All right, that's cool.
Anyway, that day in the middle of the week that wishes it were Friday, but it's thankful it's not Monday, it's here again.
That's true, ladies and gentlemen. Today is International Read an Ebook Day and National Cheeseburger Day. So try to eat a cheeseburger or read an ebook today, and if you can't do any, just have a good day.
Yeah, because Sakwa is real. On that note, we say welcome to the Countdown Show on Esplash, where we help you to move forward to the second half of the week with the trending songs in Nigeria.
All right, if you're on the move, stream the show live via our website, which is www.tvcentertainment.tv, or on our X platform at TVC Connect, and not forgetting our Instagram fan page at Esplash_TVC, where it all goes down. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's about that time when you see me on your TV screen. Don't lick it, just clean it, because it's Big P, Big J. You already know the vibe. Let's get it on.
Yeah, I don't always looking for trouble. You say Big P, Big P, Big P, Big J, and you be doing eye like that. Something is blowing in your eye. What is that?
Eye? Close on.
No, what does it mean? When you start doing eye like, why is it that when guys want to take pictures, if they don't lick their lips and do their eye like this, like breeze is blowing in their eye and they cannot see well, they have not taken picture. Why? If you do like, what's that?
Why are you looking at my eyes?
Not you, guys in general.
No.
You all do it, all of you.
Don't look at my eyes. Close.
Who's looking at your eye? Your eye where I don't see, where don't tire me. Anyway, let me introduce myself. My name is Catherine. You all know me as Lady Cat, her real hotness, Queen Cat, her real hotness, Kit Kat, the person, Mother Chocolate Baby, Kitty Kata, Kate of the Kate Cruise, baby. Yes, and y'all find Aisha. But today, we're doing what we know how to do best. Yes, as we'll be bringing you up to speed with the entertainment news.
All right, later on, we'll be switching things as we'll be having a guest joining us on the show.
Woo! Following that, we'll be checking out New Music Wednesday, and we will wrap things up by diving into the world of massive Nigerian tunes on this week's Esplash Top 10 Countdown. Let's get it. Yes, guys, welcome back to the show, and it is time for the entertainment news. We're starting with this one. Diddy indicted on several charges. Following months of mounting legal battles, embattled music mogul Seandiddy has been charged with 3 felony counts of racketeering, sex trafficking, and transportation to engage in prostitution. The federal indictment was unsealed on Tuesday, the 17th of September, just hours after Homeland Security investigations agents arrested a 54-year-old at a Park Hyatt, New York hotel. It is alleged that Diddy ran an enterprise that he engaged in sex trafficking, forced labor or kidnapping, arson, and other crimes. The music mogul's indictment spans 14 pages, and federal prosecutors state that Diddy abused, threatened, and coerced women and others around him to fulfill his sexual desires, allegedly referred to as freak-offs, protect his reputation and conceal his conduct from 2008 to now. The allegations also mirror 11 civil complaints filed against him since 2023. Diddy, with help from Combs Enterprise Associates, is accused of transporting commercial sex workers across state lines and internationally, the indictment said. It is stated that he allegedly manipulated women to participate in highly orchestrated performances of sexual activity with male commercial sex workers, the indictment said, and he allegedly coerced the women into participating by giving them drugs, controlling their careers, leveraging his financial support, and threatening to cut off the same, and using intimidation and violence. Speaking outside the court following the indictment, Diddy's lawyer Mark Agnifilo said that Diddy would plead not guilty to the charges and that he would fight like hell to try to get his client released from custody. He added that his spirits are good and he is confident.
Well, I'd love to see him fight as hell, because this is just another case that is going to be well publicized. The authorities are definitely going to clamp down on this like never before. It's safe to say that if Diddy is indeed found guilty, he's gone for a long time behind bars, because this is cases being piled up for years.
Yes.
It's also implicated other people as well, especially those who had engaged in the alleged freak-offs with him as well. And it's safe to say that the industry is shaking right now from its foundation, because, I mean, Diddy has deep roots in the industry.
Yes, he does.
And you know that definitely lots of celebrities are affiliated with him as well. A lot of things have even come to light, you know. Aside, you know, when they released the video where he was assaulting Cassie at the elevator, and then when the officer was explaining it yesterday, and he says, oh, this is something that usually happens, you know, when you don't take part in this is like an outburst. And then there was a case where somebody found it, saw him doing this, and then he had to bribe and try to pay off people as well. So it's really deep. Lots of baby oils were also found in his house. I don't know what is if there's harmattan happening or something.
Maybe he has dry skin, you can't say. But at the end of the day, this is really deep. It's gone a long way, and I don't know how he's going to get out of this, because it's just a lot of things for his lawyers to do. I just wish him the best. That's all I'm going to say. Wish him the best, because more and more people keep coming up. A lot of people are coming up, and it's not just females. We also have guys coming out to say they were assaulted. So it's deep.
I mean, even today, the video of his former bodyguard on X, who released the video of him and McMill. It's just crazy at this point. But definitely, we would love to see how this drama plays out. But he's definitely in for a huge battle with this.
That will last a long time.
Yeah, it's a long time behind bars. Almost, it's possibly seeing life behind bars if this actually happens. But yeah, let's move on the entertainment news. Next up with the entertainment news, Miley Cyrus sued for allegedly copying Bruno Mars' song in Flowers. American singer and actress Miley Cyrus is facing a copyright infringement lawsuit with Tempo Music Investment, alleging that her hit song Flowers copies elements of Bruno Mars' 2013 chart-topping track When I Was Your Man. In the lawsuit obtained by TMZ, there are claims that Flowers shares significant musical similarities with Bruno Mars' song, including melody, harmony, and chord progressions. Tempo Music, which claims ownership of part of the copyright for When I Was Your Man, argues that the resemblance between the two songs is so striking that Miley intentionally copied Bruno's hit. The company also claims that certain lyrics in Flowers mirror those in Bruno's song. Let's take a listen to both songs. First Bruno Mars, and next Miley's.
I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand. Oh, Monty, yeah, I can love me better than you can.
Just so you know, Miley's Flowers has been a commercial success, winning a Grammy Award and dominating the charts. But according to Tempo Music, the song wouldn't exist without the influence of When I Was Your Man. Tempo Music stated in the lawsuit that it is undeniable based on the combination and number of similarities between the two recordings that Flowers would not exist without When I Was Your Man. The company is seeking financial compensation and is also asking that Miley be barred from performing or distributing Flowers. Notably, Bruno Mars is not listed as a plaintiff in the lawsuit.
So this particular one is a bit funny, because both songs, the tempo is not really the same. When I Was Your Man is a bit slow. Flowers is a bit fast. And then according to what I saw...
That's why Tempo Music is...
Exactly. So according to what I saw apparently on Wikipedia for the song Flowers, in the composition, they stated that the song When I Was Your Man, which was released in 2012, was a song that Miley Cyrus' ex-husband, Chris Hemsworth, actually dedicated to her when they were together. So after they broke up, she referenced their Malibu home that got burnt in a fire in 2018. and then she sang the song Flowers. So it was more like a response to her ex-husband, and she released the song on his birthday. So if you even look at the tempo, it's not the same. The lyrics, it's more like a response to the song. So that's the only similarity that is there, because he was like, I should have bought you flowers. She said, I can buy myself flowers.
Are you saying
that what?
The lyrics is a response to Bruno Mars' song? So you're saying that there's no similarity in the song, but the lyrics are...
It's a response. So that's the only
So
similarity, the response. Yeah, call and response. That's the only similarity, but tempo, every other thing, there's nothing. And then it was more like a jab at her ex-husband.
Replying to Bruno Mars' song.
Yeah, that ex-husband dedicated to her. Do you get?
Do you want us to cue
Yeah, let's cue it again, because it's a call and response. Let's listen to it.
Okay.
I should have bought you flowers. I can buy myself flowers. Write my name in the sand. Oh, my.
He said that I should have held your hand. I said, I can hold my hand. He said, should have dedicated hours to you. She said, I can talk to myself for hours. I should have taken you out, taking you dancing. She says, I can take myself dancing.
So, yes, thing, whether or not we agree to it,
Yep.
you're responding to a song, right?
Yeah.
That was already written.
Yeah.
So there's some sort of interpolation already from the previous song that is being taken into this new song.
So this is where I am heading to. Where I'm heading to is, if this has been the problem, this song has been out for how long? They should have reached out to her and then spoken about it.
Who says they haven't?
Because now coming to talk about it on social media,
not
if
talking
it's not
about
working,
it, they are suing.
and then there's a lawsuit. Yeah.
They're not
so they're
talking
talking no, they are talking about it, and then there's a lawsuit.
That's because they filed out
there
the
has
lawsuit.
been a conversation. If you go on YouTube, you'll see mashups of these two songs from over a year ago that people had done. So the conversation has been on for a while, and now there's a lawsuit. We've seen so many people get sued about different things, but at the end of the day, I feel like we should just leave it to the professionals to judge.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's leave it to them.
It's clear that, you know, mileycyrus is probably a favorite of yours.
No, it's not like she's a favorite of mine. I love this song because it is really...
I love the song, but there's no doubt that there's some sort of interpolation from
Yes,
the
there
previous
is.
song into the song.
Yes.
There's no way, even if it's a call and response, she has taken some similarities off it. And if you listen, we read the lawsuit.
Yeah.
Bruno Mars is not the plaintiff here. He's not.
He's not,
plaintiff.
exactly.
It's tempo music. There are
Yeah.
ones coming out. So there must have been some sort of conversation,
Square.
you know, about this talk. They've probably been behind the scenes trying to get this sorted. This song has won Grammys. This song has
numerous awards.
gone on Billboard.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, let them sort it out, but there is definitely some similarity.
But I still love Flowers, and I love When I Was Your Man. And on that note, I'm just going to say that's all we can take on the entertainment news, guys. Let's check out what went down at Ninio's Press Play album listening experience, after which we'll be back with our guests.
Afro House in Niniola. It's been 10 years of winning and she's still going strong. We're here for our listening party, and of course you remember her from Ibadi, the very first project, till now. You should have heard of Formula, right? So let us take you through all the happenings right here. Come with us. My name is Honeypot.
You don't need your lies vibes. So everyone coming out for her is pure vibes. That's all I expect and nothing less.
But this album, I'm expecting nothing less than the Afro queen herself.
I love that she has created a niche, she has created a lane for herself, and I think that has helped her with the consistency to doing what she knows is her own identity, and I love it for her.
Press play, as the name implies. You press play and you cannot press stop. You keep listening, you keep nodding your head, you keep dancing. You will forget about this, your economy. You're going to have fun, trust me.
Do something, wake up, do something, wake up, fire, yeah. Do something, wake up, fire, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. It don't begin to prepare. Do something, wake up, fire, do something, wake up, fire.
How long did it take to put this together?
Almost 2 years. 2 years? Yes.
So passion.
Yeah, definitely. Passion. I've worked with different producers.
Yeah? I liked it, but sometimes when I'm in the studio, if I don't really get inspiration, I'll say the beat is not good. I'll blame it on you.
Producers, take no, don't feel bad.
Just sometimes, not all the time.
Waist winding, some hip moving, some jiving Afro house music. That's what we're expecting from this brand new album.
As you can see, since the press play, they kept dancing. No, everybody's still dancing. Shout out to press play. Shout out to Niniola. I heard all the tracks from one to everything she dropped was a banger.
I mean, genuinely, I think people know what to expect from Niniola. Great music. It's going to get you to move. It's going to get you to dance. And literally, I think that's what it is. When if you're in your car and you press play from the very first track, it's just going to give you a smooth ride all to the very end. And I think the sound is consistent. You can trust Niniola with the music, so it's beautiful.
Without you guys, I don't know where I'll be, because it's not like I have to know this money or anything like that. But you guys, jump in front of your cameras and dance to one or two songs. Thank you so much. I feel blessed, really.
It's a fantastic album. Let it keep on playing. And like Rini has said, press play is a fantastic body of work. Once you start playing, you cannot stop. It's back-to-back hits. You are dancing, you're grooving, you're enjoying, you're having a great time.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of this wonderful listening party, and we have had a lot of fun. You can see how I am sweating because I've been dancing with Niniola. It's been turns. It's been wonderful. It's been everything you can think of. My name is Honeypot. See you later.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, joining us this afternoon is an Afro-pop singer-songwriter who is best known for his rich harmonies and signature falsetto. Ladies and gentlemen, make welcome to the show, Oxlade!
Hey! Giving us some throwback vibes.
They throw some things.
So waiting.
How's it going, my man?
No, I'm blessed, man. I can't.
Good to have you, man. Good to have you.
I love your look. I love the fact that it's a Wednesday and giving us way back Wednesday. It looks really nice.
Thank you so much. It's
You wear the same head size now.
Oh yeah, you go like rock and I know what I know. It's actually a Nigerian brand by my brother.
Ooh, nice.
It's called Go Crazy. It follows the theme and aesthetics of the album I'm trying to push. So I'm rocking everything African and authentic.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, it's great to have you here. You've been around the world, especially with Kulosa, going global, getting so many world recognitions, and then now you have a body of work you're promoting that you're here to talk about. So let's talk about your album.
Also from Africa, I know it took me a long time because I broke out like 6 years ago, but this is my debut album. Doesn't mean I haven't been dropping solid projects like Oxygen EP or like Eclipse EP, but like I just felt it's the right time for me to go all out with a world tour also. So like, I mean, I'm just fulfilling my dreams.
Let's talk about Oxygen EP. Let's go way back. That album was amazing, and it saw a lot of people through COVID period.
Yeah, it did.
Did you emphasize the success? Because I mean, I went back. I mean, the millions of views on that album during that time. Did you emphasize the success of that album from songs like Away and all the songs that were on that album? How did it happen?
I feel like you can't plan those kind of success. Because it wasn't even man-made, it was God-made. I had no media platform to even do press like this. All I had was Instagram Live. So that's just God's intervention in my life. the song broke out at the worst time to be an artist because we couldn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
So that's why I said I can't really explain that success. It's God. I mean, he was just trying to show off, I guess.
Amazing. So I mean, coming all the way, you've dropped singles.
Yeah.
I mean, you started pushing, and then once COVID was over,
Yeah.
Oxlade just became an instant banger. Through that process, I mean, how have you been able to manage it so far, at the ups and downs of it so far?
My grandma always says something. She says, God cannot give you what you can't handle. I'm learning on the job. I'm healing on the job. I'm growing on the job. I'll make mistakes and I'll bounce back. It's all the process. It's part of the journey. It's destiny.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So- So there have been talks in the Nigerian music industry about cabals and progress and all of that. What do you have to say about that? Because some people feel like if you don't belong to some cliques or so-called cabals, then some people are going to try to frustrate your growth. Have you had any instance or any conversation around that or anything like that happen to you?
I used to believe they existed, low-key, until I heard something somewhere saying it's what you agree to that's what actually happened. So I don't feel like I'm affected by any cabal anymore. I feel like I'm at a stage where cabal's gonna want to roll with me.
Ooh, progress.
Yes, man.
And then now with Afrobeat to the world, the whole movement, everyone wants to jump on Afrobeat. Everyone wants to have something to do with Nigerian artists. And then this, your new album, Oxlade from Africa, OFA. You featured a lot of renowned individuals from around the world. What was the process like working with all of them? Dave, you featured a lot of people. What was it like?
I mean, like, hearing the name of the album, Oxlade from Africa, I wasn't going to give you a generic lineup. I wasn't trying to feature the rave of the moment. I was trying to feature classical artists because, like, I'm trying to make classics. Having artists like Fally Ipupa representing the French side of Africa, Santander representing the European black, Popcan representing the Caribbean black.
Yeah.
It was all properly, like, selected, and it's not just me. I would also like to give shout out to the team of A&Rs that helped collate this album. Yeah. Some of my favorite songs didn't even make it, so trust me.
Serious?
Yeah, trust me. You know, album selection is a different ball game on its own. It's not, if you're going with the artist's favoritism, you might not really make a solid body of work. We have our own favorite songs, trust me. So yeah, I'll say thank you to them, and I'll always trust them because, like, I feel like this album was created right.
Aww.
I mean, see, looking at your story and how most of your songs have popped up, you know, to international fame, I think that you're on a journey. Like, it's an amazing journey, and nobody can deny the influence of a higher being in your story. But we'll come back to that. Let's quickly check out Arabambi by Oxlade. Before we talk about, I mean, because I said initially, your story is amazing. How your songs just climb up, this, like something just happens that takes your song, skyrockets them, you know, to the top. But before that, I listen to your songs a lot, and I see like One Day Cole should be like a major influence for you. Like, I mean, how is you and One Day Cole? How do you see One Day Cole?
That's my dad. Literally, like, that's my musical dad. I feel like without Mushi Tomorrow Hits, there won't be an Oxlade. I feel like Mushi Tomorrow Hits gave me the push I needed, the activation. Because during One Day's era, One Day was the last breed of singers that was actually mainstream. Because most of the times, they always regarded singers as, like, the supporting guys. So, like, people like One Day made us believe that singing was still alive. People like Style Plus, people like Shodi, like different artists that helped put us in that path, but all of them know say One Day King.
So I want to take us a bit out of this conversation and then bring us back.
Okay.
Recently, Tyler won an award for Best Afrobeat category, and a lot of people had a lot of things to say because during her speech, she spoke about the fact that she represents Amapiano. And then people said, if you're representing Amapiano and you're winning a Best Afrobeat category, what are you doing there? What do you have to say about that?
Am I going to be safe if I say Amapiano is right on the Afrobeats also? Because I feel like Afrobeats is not just a genre. That's what people misunderstand.
It's a...
Afrobeats is a way of life. It's our race. It's the jollof rice. It's the knock drums inside Amapiano. Where do you want them to put Amapiano if not inside Afrobeats? Even Afro hip hop is still under Afrobeats. People need to understand that in as much as we're trying to sound different or have our own style, we have to have an identity, origin, a source, a heritage. So basically, I'm not part of that conflict as long as they know where they come from and what they represent.
Talking about conflicts, right? Recently, I felt like somebody took your Instagram, page, your Twitter page, your X page, like maybe your manager or somebody.
Take over.
Because you went on a rant recently. What was that rant about and who were you talking about?
So, what was the accusation? Am I the one that tweeted it or who was I talking about?
Yes, who were you talking about
questions.
in the tweet?
Whoever the shoe fits, actually. But I'm so sure the person knows who the person is.
And you made the post.
What?
Yes,
you made the post. Don't say person.
No, I've never sounded like that before. That's the craziest part. So it takes a trigger. For every action, there's a reaction.
Do you think it's like a Rema or it's like a
It's not even an artist, It's not
an artist.
Oh.
So don't worry, like, anybody that take it personal, that means your conscience actually.
Let's go back to Oxlade from Africa.
Yes.
I like the name. What do we expect from this album? There are lots of major features, international features. One Day Cole is also on the album.
Yes.
What is everybody going to expect from this one?
African authenticity. I'm mixing classical African music with modern day time African music. And it's like a cocktail of my entire life, emotions. It has 4 dimensions, the love, pain, hustle, and joy dimension. So I feel like everybody's gonna pick something. It's a buffet, serve yourself.
I love the cocktail and the buffet. Now you're getting me hungry for some Oxlade from Africa.
Nice one. 20th of September. 20th of September. We feast, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming on the show, my guy. It's been a pleasure. We're looking forward to Oxlade from Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it with our guest.